look at me when I say this, even though my camera's not on. Stop believing in any baby face that works for All Elite Wrestling. They are all losers. They are losers. The promotion wants you to think they're losers. There's gonna be 50 heatless run-ins during the Dick Riders matches. John, it comes to Bulldog Talk, bro. It comes to Bulldog Talk. It doesn't matter how old they are. It doesn't matter that they top the charts in selling merch. It doesn't matter that they're the only ones moving quarters. They are losers who are going to get choked out by Jon Moxley. Stop believing in them.
The last shot we had of Hangman Page, who was one of the great characters in wrestling on that show.
A loser. Getting stomped out by the Dick Riders.
Genuinely, his ass was tooted up on the floor.
Tootie!
Just toot it up, like just on the floor.
Bro, and then at least Cope had another out too. It was Christian that got choked out at fucking Revolution and not fucking Edge. So like, bro, I just don't get it. We talked about it last night on Worldwide, but I don't get the logic.
No, bro. Well, listen, lock in, bro, because we're gonna get some stable warfare for Anarchy in the Arena, bro.
Yeah, bro, I really care about that.
And the niggas are like, how is this any different than
Kenny Omega's reign? Because he was having good matches. Because he was putting on good TV. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
If I'm not mistaken, Kenny Omega beat Christian all by himself. He beat them niggas all by himself.
Bro, think about this, right? People are comparing it to like Bloodline Roman, and here's the thing. I'm not even like a Bloodline Roman dude like that.
These men cried off Bloodline Roman. Bro, they wanted the title on anyone. Niggas revolted when Finn Balor didn't beat him. Finn Balor! There's a lot of revisionist history. Because niggas made it out of the end of Bloodline Roman.
Niggas act like the fan base wasn't tearing itself apart, trying to rip the belt off this nigga, bro.
People are saying this is as bad as that. And like, to me, it's like, yo, lowest of keys. These last 3 Moxie matches, they're worse than most Roman title defenses.
I've said it a million times, bro. I like Bloodline Roman as a character. I think as an in-ring worker, Bloodline Roman is like, not Roman Reigns, Bloodline Roman is the drizzling shits. But he has way more good matches than Dick Ryder Mox.
And the matches are more heat.
Version of Moxley, bro. And the matches have heat. Bro, when he lays in a hole.
When Roman lays in a hole, 40K people are booing. When Mox lays in a hole, 10 to 15K people are they're just standing there looking. They're like, oh, I hope the babyface does something soon. Niggas do not care about you.
Kyle Fletcher is more over as a heel.
Yeah, I agree.
Ricochet is more over as a heel. Who else? Don Callis as a manager is more over as a heel. Who else is more over as a heel?
Wheeler Yuta might be getting more heat right now.
Wheeler,
bro, they're chanting, fuck you, Yuta!
Wheeler Yuta.
Shout out to Yuta, though.
The thing is, like, I'm watching Mox have these matches, and I'm like, to me, it doesn't feel like a guy who's washed. It feels like he's like trolling. Like, I'm like, you can have a match, bro. Why are you trolling?
Son, after we just watched Kenny, by God, Omega, the greatest wrestler to ever
step up some boots. After we just watched him do it again. What was that? 3rd or 4th 5-star match of the year. He did it again. Mox said, come here, Swerve. You little black ass. We're going to tumble on the mat for a little bit. It's time to do some mat wrestling, nigga.
Yo, the craziest part, the last thing we look on Dynamite, he gave Willow a Death Rider, and Swerve was like, I'm going to get you, nigga. You know what I mean? And then, bro, fucking Swerve got Ricola bombed into like glass on TV, and then they followed up doing fucking blood sport, like they just like humping and grabbing each other. I'm like, what is this?
I'm so tired of this shit, bro.
I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
Niggas is wrestling this match like the build was just another day at the office. Like, it's just 2 competitors going out there to compete. What? Like, he killed Willow. He killed Willow. Willow's dead.
Bro, Swerve on the TV he was like, by the end of the night, Mox, I'm gonna get you. And then like again, it's like, what? Jesus.
Yo,
what a weird. That match was insane.
And then every time,
Swerve picked the pace up and was like, hold on, we're going somewhere here. Hold on, Swerve's doing something.
Mox said, come here, black ass nigga. Give me that extremity.
Nigga was bretting it up.
This is terrible.
Disgusting. This is disgusting.
I'm giving it down on the spreadsheet. I don't care.
The funniest part is we do grapple humping. Then he's like, all right, we're at minute 10. Let's do some Jerry Lawler cosplay. And he like does the punching and the bleeding, right? But with no heat. And then he goes, all right, it's time to pull out a comically large ladder.
It's just like,
Bro, for what? For
and then they do the
what?
ladder spot, and it's like, all right, let's roll back in and trade some forearms. I'm like,
What is this layout, bro? Like, I was telling Joe yesterday, I said, this is like when you're a kid and you have 2 wrestling toys and you just make up your own little match and you're like 8 and like you have no
clue what you're doing, bro. It's just like, yo, I've seen this on TV. Let's get this. Let's do this now. Or else I've run out of ideas.
Yeah, or when you're playing like the WWE like the video games and you're just like, let me just do this like just a stupid ass match, you know, and you're just doing shit. I don't know who approved that match.
I told myself that I would never, ever, ever take, not that I did before, but I tripled down that I would never, ever, ever take Kenny Omega's presence for granted. So no, I'm not gonna stop watching AEW, bro. I'm gonna, nigga, if Kenny's there, I'm there. I'm never watching a mock segment again, though, son. You will never see me clip it.
Well, unless he's eating shit, I might clip that. But
other than that, bro, like I'm done with Jon Moxley, son. I'm done with Dean Ambrose. And you can't force this shit on me, and I'm not doing it. And guess what, my nigga? I canceled my trip to All In.
I was going.
yo,
Niggas was talking about B&Bs.
holy
Niggas was talking about hotels. It's canceled. I'm not going, bro. I'm not going to All In. Eat my cock.
Yeah, I was there's a Dynamite coming here in like 2 weeks, and my prerequisites were Swerve had to be world champion, and they had to book Kenny, and they had to book Ospreay. I said, not once that bell rang and it hit 3, and I said, nigga, I'm not going. I was talking to my dad earlier today. I said, nigga, I'm not going to that. I'm not going to that shit. Why the fuck would I go there and just be miserable?
You know what you're saying, Ale, you know what it reminds me? It's like how I watched The Fed in the late 2010s, where it's like, this is a show that I don't really like care about, but like I have a couple favorites I like watching, but like, you know, I'm not invested in the show and it's often not that good, you know, like it was like that was kind of my thing at the time. Now, obviously AEW is not 2010s WWE. It's not. But I just think that it was a misfire.
What's the difference between AEW's world title scene and 2020's WWE? What's the difference?
Oh, between the world title scene, I mean, that's a different story.
Hush, 199. Are they really waiting on Darby? Yes.
I think they are personally. I think Ospreay is the all-in match, and I think Ospreay is losing to Mox in the semi-main personally.
Nigga, this is not endear Darby to me, and I love Darby Allin like so much. It's not endear him to me. This makes me resent him, bro. Like, what are you talking about? We're waiting on,
Bro, like, nigga, why do you do this? People that make the town every week, my nigga.
and quite frankly, these people are more over than you, Darby. So like, wow, I love you.
Like, why? No, bro. This is bad.
I
This is
think
bad. This is.
I personally think Tony made a promise to him. This is not founded in anything, but I think that Tony was like, look, man, you're going to go climb Mount Everest. You're going to succeed. And inshallah, when you come back, you're going to win.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I think.
Nothing Darby does when he comes back is gonna make me like, and I'm not blaming Darby.
Yeah,
I want you to understand. I'm not blaming Darby. Darby is not the booker, bro.
I'm blaming TK. There's nothing you can do that come back that'll make me be like, yo, this last however many months was worth it. They're not worth it. Mox should have never won the belt, bro. It should have been Darby who beat Danielson, or Swerve that beat Danielson. Why are these 2 Seattle guys not retiring Bryan Danielson in Seattle? They're young, bro. Darby's 32, Swerve's 33, 34, bro. These niggas have 10, 15 years left of their careers. Bro, nobody ever thought that Darby was gonna have a year-long title reign anyway. Do the switch then. Put the title on him then. Give him the accolade of retiring Bryan Danielson. Then have a heel kill him for the belt, bro. I don't know, but TK lets his talent bully him, and Mox put his foot down, so Mox is in charge.